Hey there, folks. Welcome back to Let's Play Dead or Alive 5, the game that is too loud in my headset. Not as bad as freaking Mega Man Legacy Collection. You forget to adjust your headset on that, folks, you go deaf. Not even kidding, but I guess I kind of am. So yeah, it's the Christmas season, and your Christmas gift is some cheesecake gaming. This is my second sit-down with the game for this Let's Play adventure, and hopefully we can just jump right back into where we were in the story mode, and I don't find out that I've screwed it up by leaving, and we'll now have to... I got a new title, Squatting. That sounds kind of gross. Season Pass 5 is available now, folks, bear that in mind. But let's go back to where we were in the story, if it'll let us do that. And it looks like it will. So I think Tina? Didn't we beat Tina's story last time? Maybe not. Maybe this is where we're supposed to be.
Oh, man. I ain't felt like this in a long time.
I don't feel like we got a chance to read Tina's
I'm getting back in the ring.
biography. I do remember that she's the daughter of a famous pro wrestler.
Baby.
And that this guy is...
So, what do you say? Wanna come back?
She does.
My thoughts exactly.
Okay. I assumed she was going to beat him up, say no and beat him up, but she's saying yes and beating him up.
Get ready, fight!
Because if this game is anything, it's the story of a bunch of hot women kind of wandering randomly through life, beating up everyone they encounter. And some kind of system noise got made, so I'm not sure what that is. Pretty sure you can hear it. Trying desperately to counter those, not happening. Hitting the right button, it just doesn't care after a while. Right off the bat, I'm losing.
Oh my god!
Well, we get to see her sexy oh my god pose, I guess. Because yes, there are lingering sweaty shots of everybody. Well, we missed her. Okay, so right off the bat, I lost the fight, but I'm not too worried about that. We missed her biography. Her biography, I believe, basically is that she's like this game's answer to Dixie Clements. She's supposed to be a famous fighter. I think she's also supposed to be a famous musician. Like, she's basically the most famous and beloved pop idol in the world, but she's also like a street fighter because, you know, why not? And her dad is a super famous pro wrestler, too, and we'll be encountering him later. Let's try again as Windows continues to tell me that things are wrong. Not fucking time. So she's a wrestler. We're supposed to be using wrestling techniques. And I think she probably has like multi-part holds if I was doing it right. Okay, desperately trying to do the low kick counter, since that's what he's been doing, but still didn't want to. Oh, do my little taunt. There you go. The second time's the charm. I sure kicked your ass after you beat me up once.
Guess I forgot. You're all bark and no bite.
Wah, wah, wah. I'll bark and no bite. Let me pull my pants down, baby. You'll see my bite. Because my penis has teeth. That didn't make sense. Oh, look, a woman in skin-tight leather working out. That's a thing.
Damn, Tina, you're looking hotter than July, baby.
That's not Tina, is it?
And that blue suit, smoking. Low kick.
She's literally not the same woman.
And there's a high. Woo-hoo. Hey, baby, you're in primo shape. I'm telling you, Tina, you got this
Who are
thing.
you calling Tina? You idiot! It's not Tina. I'm over here. Why are you so stupid? Stupid man.
Stupid man. There's no way that woman is also named Tina.
No pushover, sweetie.
Yeah! Showtime!
Only one of us can be Tina. Alright, stop trying to counter, JG. It's not worth it.
Here I come, come on.
Here I come, come on.
Even tougher.
Then you, the false Tina. She is stronger and tougher than the person who is kind of Tina, but not really Tina. Julia, I think her name was. So she appears in these story segments as an opponent. You never play as her, and I have no idea what her story is. Oh, good, an exhibition match in a tournament, which I believe only has about 5 matches total. Wow, that's something.
I'm gonna go all out on you this time.
Get ready.
Not like those previous times where you got to win because you were the player control character.
Oh yeah, electrical death ropes, of course. Alright, again, pressing the counter buttons just for funsies. Gotta stop doing that. Except there when it won. Oh, she was doing a different tone at the end.
I like a girl who loses when it matters and beats me when it doesn't.
Oh. Inspired you to fight again. Meeting. Ooh, well, they're burning the crowd alive.
And I'll be seeing you at the Dead or Alive finals.
Meeting you at a diner, having you recognize me, and then challenging me to a random fight has made me realize that my life is a series of random fights.
Well, there you go. That didn't take too long. So that was the story of Tina. I feel bad we didn't get to read her bio, but she's the daughter of a famous wrestler, which becomes apparent later when we play as the famous wrestler. But now we're entering into the doldrums of the Dead or Alive 5 story. Because, yes, folks, despite there being literally like a $500 worth of DLC available of costumes, 90% of which are for the female characters, the story is going to make us play through as male characters. And we've got 5 male characters in a row before we get back to, well, as you can see there, a girl being photographed from an angle that shows you everything. So let's get started by playing as the game's black character, who is also the comic relief. Thank you for that, Japan. Let's play as, damn, I'm forgetting his name. I guess we'll find out in a moment. Zack, a funky DJ with genius fighting skills. Zack is an embarrassment that even the clan would be embarrassed by the way Jack is portrayed. He flew to Helena's rescue as Doatech's headquarters collapsed around her, and since has helped Helena to reform Doatech. Now with Dead or Alive 5 close in hand, Zack travels around the world to invite the strongest fighters to the tournament. He's praying for a healthy battle, and my computer is constantly giving me system noises. What the fuck is your problem, Windows? Oh, because I have things downloading in the background, and I guess sorry guys, I'm downloading some stuff, and every time a download completes, I get a little message in my headset. I hope you guys aren't hearing it, because it's driving me around the bend here. But anyway, yeah, Zack's funky fresh embarrassment that the NAACP is taking action against. And if you think I'm overdoing it with how upset I am about Zack, it's not his own story. There's a story coming where you're like, okay, game, really? We'll get there. But for now, yeah, basically, he's for all of my complaints here, he's generally a kind of likable character. They kind of make him over the top zany. Anthony Anderson would play him in the film, but he acknowledges that the girls are sexy and hits on all the girls, which is supposed to be zany and silly. But also is this Helena woman who's like a main character and a good person, and Zack like believes in helping her. And almost every other character in the game's only motivation is to wander through life fighting people randomly. So the fact that Zack is actually trying to do something good makes him a positive character, despite the, minstrel show-like attributes.
Huh? Hey, is this thing on? Oh, this one? Oh, this one. What's up? Are you one of the world's greatest fighters? Then get your ass in the tourney. And if you won't enter yourselves, I'll come to your house and drag you in myself.
If I was one black character amongst many black characters, it wouldn't be a problem. But you and I'm the only one. It's a little embarrassing. What's up? Yeah. JG talks is the place. Indeed. The place. And it's wannabe Jackie Chan.
Hey, you looking for me?
Look
I'm
at
not
you,
Jackie Chan,
all
Bruce Lee.
fired up. I came to give you a special invitation to the Dead or Alive
Not
tournament.
Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee.
Of course you have.
I knew you'd come. I've been looking forward to this. Now, I don't want to spoil it, but the tournament takes place in the background of the story eventually. And I know who wins. Because there is an official storyline-wise, there is one guy who wins the tournament. Or I shouldn't say guy, it's a person. But what I'm getting at is that it's kind of amusing as I'm thinking about a fight that's coming up, but it's kind of amusing because eventually we'll be facing the person who loses the tournament or wins the tournament, and you have to defeat them. And then later on, you're like, how did they win the tournament if they lost to, like, you know, other people? But yeah, funky, fresh winning pose there. And we beat that guy and forced him to join the tournament, even though we just proved that he's not really all that capable.
So, what do you say? Wanna come
You want to
back?
stop sleeping in your convertible on the street where any weirdo can just come up to you? Wait, we fought this and lost. Okay, so that did happen. We're not, like, rewriting history here.
Oops, I'm sorry, hun. Guess I forgot. You're all bark and no bite.
No, remember my penis with teeth. So I guess this is us recuperating from getting beaten up.
Feel like I'm gonna puke.
It's gonna puke. So he's on his way to get beaten up by that chick who wears the word Victoria on her boobs. But on his way, he's gonna get beaten up by Zack.
Where the hell you walking? Drunk?
I'm looking for strong fighters from previous tournaments, but
I need a
I'm not going to
chance.
invite you. I'm just going to fight you for some other
Let
reason.
me kick your ass.
He got his butt kicked and then came to basically just decided he wanted to fight Zack to beat him up. Alright, so I haven't even hit this guy yet. I do remember in Dead or Alive 4, him being one of the biggest pains in the butt to defeat. Because he's got kind of a weird counter-y moveset. But in this game, everyone pretty much falls to the same, just keep smashing the buttons, don't try to do anything too fancy because it's going to go wrong tactics. Although for fun, I threw him there.
Hell no.
Bam! Bam, 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 bam! It's over.
I got sweat coming out of my eyeballs. Or I'm crying. Now, why would he even be at this exhibition
You
match?
inspired me to
You-
fight again.
I got to thank you. You inspired me to beat up drunk
The
guy.
Dead or Alive finals.
No fair. How is she supposed to? She's not wearing shoes. No wonder she lost. Tina probably like stomped her on the feet.
It's the man you've been waiting for. Me.
I'm here to do a run-in with a steel chair.
We'll have some fun. Yeah.
Let's get this party started.
Wait, what? Now I'm fighting a handicap match for some reason? You both proven that you can beat me up without help. Well, I don't remember if Tina's partner beat him up in her story mode. I really don't remember. So now that you've proven you can beat me up on your own, why not beat me up with the help of another fighter? Yeah! I really gotta stop falling for that. Now they can tag in now. I'm not sure why she's not doing that. I really want to stop the pose, but that happened to do that. Okay, she was going for like a multiple hit throw, and I evaded part of it. But yeah. Oh no, I guess I didn't. Stop doing that. I was gonna win, and now I'm not winning so much. Throw her into the damn ropes, and then... Yeah, that's right, I beat up two ladies at once in front of a crowd of paying spectators. This is a very messed up world we live in. That's right, I'm Wolfman Jack. So what? What of it, man? Wolfman Jack was clearly a shaved-headed black guy, right? I mean, that was what Wolfman Jack was about, wasn't it? Oh, he's in the quarterfinals? I wasn't even sure he was officially fighting in the tournament. I guess he's not. Never mind. Well, there you go, folks. There's an unknown woman in the life of this unknown guy, and we'll find out more about that next time, after I make sure this video even recorded properly, because I've really been thrown off by all the system noises I was getting from Windows, and I'm a little nervous. But next time, folks, we will be playing as the guy whose name is Rig, who lives on an oil rig. Yeah. Then we got to play as pro wrestler guy. Then we got to play as drunk guy. Then we got to play as femi guy who hung out with drunk guy. And then we get back to ladies briefly before playing as some karate guy. And then we get into like the ninja stuff. And this game is very silly. I'm the Serious JG, and I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you'll join me next time for more Dead or Alive 5. Bye-bye.